Alright, and welcome to Game 2 between Forward Gaming and Zugzwang. As Forward Gaming took Game 1 pretty convincingly with a mid-Rubik, safe lane Terrorblade, off lane Darkseer, and supports of the Sand King and the Phoenix. So, things look good for them as they head into this Game 2, looking to take the series in 2-0 sweep. And Zugzwang, they are really looking to put it all together in this game to hopefully to push this series onto a decider.
Dyer's turn to pick.
So the bands are as follows: the Wisp, Magnus, Grimstroke, Axe, Phoenix, Lone Druid, again keeping that Phantom Assassin free. But I believe they've been playing the Phantom Assassin with the Magnus or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. But Phantom Assassin does have a 75% win rate, which will be repeated probably every game I do just because that's insane. Very, very insane. But Rubik coming out first pick here from Forward Gaming. Once again. We'll see if this time around it stays in a core role or it will be a support Rubik. Obviously, one pick in, it's hard to tell. But we'll see what Zugzwang want to do for their next two.
5 seconds remaining.
So they don't have the axe to go back to this time around for Lukey Lukey. Zugzwang played early okay. I thought that maybe that the pressure they put in Game 1 could have been sustained. It looked like they had taken their foot off the gas when the pressure should have been coming in with possibly the Skywrath Mage a little bit more. But giving that much space and room, especially to Resolution, to farm when he wasn't exactly doing too well early in terms of his farm, seemed like a move that let Rezo get back into it and then eventually, of course, take over the game. So, Dazzle gets picked up here for the side of Zugzwang with Pangolier following that up. Again, Dazzle, one of those heroes that has been, normally a support, but has been seen in a couple of interesting roles. Notably, Chalice playing him off lane for LGD the other day, or Butterfly Effect for IGV playing him mid about a week ago. So we'll have to see where they want to put this Dazzle. But with the Pangolier, I would say my best guess is seeing that Dazzle in a support position. And we'll see what Forward Gaming want to do with this second pick. Coming into the fourth pick total for the game, and it's going to be Phantom Assassin. Wow. So, Phantom Assassin picked up for the side of Forward Gaming, of course, sitting with that 75% win rate. So already things are getting interesting for the side of Forward Gaming in terms of, having this Phantom Assassin and Zugzwang are going to have to play against this Forward Gaming lineup with the Phantom Assassin perfectly.
10 seconds. 5 seconds remaining. Dyer's ban now.
So, Tiny banned out, Enigma banned out. We'll see what they want to do with this PA, with the Rubik.
Radiant's turn to ban.
As they ban out this Puck. So Puck, Tiny, Lone Druid, Phoenix, Axe banned out for forward game with the Rubik, Phantom Assassin pick. They've got Lockdown with the Rubik, while Zugzwang, of course, have the Shallow Grave with the Dazzle. We'll see what Pango's able to do with Shield Crash and the Rolling Thunder. And they ban out the Lich. Lich has been a very sought-after support recently. With that Sinister Gaze doing so much, the Frost Shield being a nice ability.
10 seconds.
Especially when
5 seconds
you're gonna frontline with somebody like the PA. The Frost Shield is really good. So we'll see what Zugzwang want to do with this third pick overall for them. With the Pango and Dazzle already on their team against the PA Rubik.
Dyer's turn to pick.
And they go to Tusk. So Tusk coming out. I do like this. With the Poison Touch and the Snowball. As well as the Ice Shards.
10 seconds. 5 seconds remaining.
So we'll see Tusk, Pango, Dazzle. If it's going to be 3, 4, 5 so far for Zugzwang. Could still be needing a mid and a safe laner here. Unless they go to something like a Dazzle mid. Which again, we've seen a little bit.
Radiant's turn to pick.
And now, Forward Gaming into the Bane. So more control here for the side of Forward Gaming with the Fiend's Grip, the Nightmare, to help set up. You've got that going down with the Rubik, who's going to be using Telekinesis. We'll see if this is going to be Yawar on the Rubik once again, who was over mid with it in the previous game. Going 1-3-1 to start. And now Morphling. Zugzwang going Morphling, Tusk, Pango, Dazzle. Interested to see how this combination works. Morph should be in the safe lane, Pango off lane. Tusk 4, Dazzle 5.
10 seconds. 5 seconds remaining.
And it's Forward Gaming. They've got control, they've got damage. They've got, you know, the Stifling Dagger here from the PA to work with as well. Let's see what they want to go with here, and it will be Centaur. So Centaur picked up your Blink Initiator, as well as using Stampede. Again, more lockdown, double edge early, tanky hero to frontline for you. To work early if they want to give Phantom Assassin that early space. OD getting banned out, so they don't believe that Rubik's going to be mid. Although last time it did go that way, where it was Rubik mid. For Yawar, despite despite banning out the TA.
10 seconds. 5 seconds remaining.
We'll see what Forward Gaming want to ban out.
Dyer's turn to
They ban the Visage. Final pick for Forward Gaming, then Zugzwang. We'll see if this is this Morphling is Orway's hero. She played pretty well in the previous game. The real problem, I think, was Spectre just didn't get enough space. By the time, you know, Spectre was going for that next item after Manta, it was just...
5 seconds remaining.
It was just too late, and the Spectre was unable to do anything. She couldn't really bring the team back into it. And the Shadow Shaman gets picked up, so it's looking like you are Rubik once again.
Seconds.
So, should be you are Rubik, Rezo, Phantom Assassin, Universe with the Centaur, and then SVG and MSS with the Shadow Shaman, Bane. We'll see what Zugzwang want to go. I would assume mid here for them, with Morphling going in the safe lane, Pango off lane, 4-5, Dazzle, Tusk, unless they throw Dazzle mid. And they go DK, so something pretty safe with the DK going in mid. Lorelei, she'll be on the Morphling, Gunner on the Tusk, Luki on the Pango, and then Dazzle played by Bloody 9. And then you take a look at Forward Gaming, Universe on the Shadow Shaman in the off lane, MSS on the Centaur, SVG on the Bane, Resolution with the Phantom Assassin, Yawar back on the Rubik. Cool. Things getting shook up in terms of who's on what. Who's on first. What's on second. And all that. If you know the classic bit. Shadow Shaman. Obviously, Shadow Shaman's second highest base damage. So he does right-click really well. It'll be interesting to see the skill build here and how he attempts to go after Lorelei as she's going to be on this Morphling. We'll see maybe if they want a lane swap. I don't think this matchup really warrants it, but we'll see. Let me turn my settings on. Had to reset Dota with the update that came out, or just the little like 70 meg update that came through. So I'm interested to see tag team in action with this team. Luki with the Pangolier, Bloody 9, of course, on the Dazzle with Bad Juju instead of Weave. Lorelei, she'll be up against MSS on the Centaur. Where's the Shadow Shaman going? Universe is sitting mid for the time being with Yawar here.
Death at my hands is an honor.
Just what I've been waiting for.
Rezo up top with SVG on the Bane, and we take a look. Ice Shards come through. Resolution going to be forced to take that Phantom Strike to get back to SVG towards safety. So no Stifling Dagger level 1, and Resolution going to take that Phantom Strike. We'll see if that ends up hurting the early last hits for Resolution. But Bounty Runes picked up by Universe and MSS over bottom. The top Bounty Runes will be picked up by Bloody 9 and Gunner. So even in terms of Bounty Runes, a nice little ward placed here to see if anybody's going to be rotating, if they try to sneak in to make a rotation for the side of Forward Gaming there. Let's take a look. Warley, she's here alone, at least for the moment, with Gunner walking all the way over bottom. And this is up against MSS and Universe, with Shadow Shaman being played by Universe. So it'll be interesting to see how Universe plays this, as he'll have the Ether Shock, 82 damage to his name at the moment. Although MSS taking a last hit, we'll see who's really in charge of this lane, if Universe might take a back seat in terms of Centaur getting a little bit of farm. But for right now, things looking relatively even between both sides. I Annihilate 6 and 1 over mid to the 4 and 0 of Yawar, who is on this Rubik and currently leading in terms of experience by just a touch. So Universe sitting 6 and 1. The one last hit was just a just that one last hit for MSS, but Universe sitting level 2 and now goes into the Shackle. It gives them lockdown with Shackle, Hoof Stomp, as well as the Ether Shock and the right click damage of Universe to possibly get a kill if they come in too far on Zugzwang. Bloody 9 over top is gonna sit low, but as does SVG. Luki trying to get that kill. There's the Brain Sap to stay alive. Swashbuckle not enough. With the 1-in lucky shot, SVG surviving and able to get that salve off, but low on mana, and actually doesn't have any mana regen. So no Nightmare and no Brain Sap for the moment. So we'll see if SVG sits here without any mana. Taking a look over bottom. Warley, she's sitting level 2. Behind Universe, as well as behind Resolution if you're comparing lane opponent and safe lane opponent. But, ooh, nice Ether Shock with the stun and the double edge. Gunner, he's getting really low. The snowball comes out onto MSS, dragging him all the way back to Universe with the salve being popped, but now they've got the Shackle coming through with the stun on a Warley. She's in a little bit of trouble here, but the waveform makes some distance. Gunner sitting low as well. Nobody dying on either side. So unfortunately, for both teams, no first blood to be had. And Gunner's gonna kill himself to the tier 2, something we've seen him do in this series quite a bit. So SVG will get the kill on a Bloody 9. Now they look over at Luki with SVG throwing the Nightmare onto the Pangolier. Resolution now with the Stifling Dagger, level 4 Swashbuckle to get away. Slowed up is this Phantom Assassin, unable to make some distance and get that Phantom Strike in to close that distance between him and the Pangolier. MSS killing himself to the tower, or we're thinking about it. Oh, yeah, there it is. Lorelei, she was coming in to try and get the last hit on the MSS, but he is able to get himself dead. And now he's back to full health, full mana, and back into the bottom lane. Arcane Boots already picked up here for Universe. Maybe thinking about going in on to Gunner. They've got the Shackle. Around coming is MSS with a Bounty Rune nearby. Doesn't go for the stun just yet. Nice shards coming through on a Universe who's backing off away from Lorelei, but with the wave form, looking for the stun. Nice little snowball. Now he's stunned up too, but the double edge just isn't enough damage. They continue to move forward. Tag team used by Gunner. They'll get themselves the second, and both Universe and MSS drop on an aggressive play from Forward Gaming over here bottom. So still a 1,000 net worth lead for Forward Gaming, with Resolution doing so well in his lane, as well as Yawar over mid 2S hits ahead of the Dragon Knight, but Nightmare comes through, as well as the Stifling Dagger on the Bloody 9, Poison Touch. Bloody 9 on the run, but a big hit coming in from Resolution to kill off Bloody 9. Now looking at Luki, who uses the Shield Crash. Resolution and SVG won't chase under the Tier 1 tower. But Rezo with the kill. Bloody 9 going down for the second time. Telekinesis onto Annihilate. Stone is the Breathe Fire up in 6. As Annihilate going and getting chased under the Tier 1 tower. SVG making the rotation. Yawar moving forward. There's the Breathe Fire, but the Dragon Tail stuns up Yawar, and the Fade Bolt gets the kill at level 4. And Annihilate under his Tier 1 tower near the Tier 2 ends up falling to Yawar on the Rubik with the rotation of SVG, who's coming all the way around and behind, looking for Bloody 9. Stifling Dagger hits Bloody 9 on the run, but with the Brain Sap and one more shot from Rezo, they'll get the kill, throwing a Stifling Dagger to push back Luki on the Pangolier. And Forward Gaming, their pressure in this top lane has been absolutely perfect. So 5-3 in favor of Forward Gaming. Now the Stifling Dagger coming out with the Shield Crash by Luki on the run from Resolution and SVG. But Rezo on the killing spree. He doesn't quite care. Lorelei, she falls over bottom as well as Gunner. So 2 more kills in the bottom lane, a kill over top. 3,000 net worth lead for Forward Gaming. And the pressure is everywhere. And the pressure immensely affecting the side of Zugzwang. Really finding themselves between a rock and a hard place. The Shield Crash on the Resolution, but what more do you do? Meanwhile, bottom, Telekinesis, Fade Bolt, Lorelei, she's in trouble again. And Universe gets the kill there. He's only sitting level 5 for now in the off lane, but getting close to that level 6. We'll have Serpent Ward soon, already hitting for 94 and has level 3 in the Ether Shock. So, Forward Gaming mobility coming out, or mobile movements coming out from Yawar as he traveled over towards bottom, and with SVG making his way over mid. They were able to get a kill there earlier, but it is the mobility that is hurting Zugzwang at the moment. Meanwhile, mid, once again, Annihilate getting low. But Yawar gets pushed back and goes back to the Shrine 3 in the Noble Talisman. Smoke comes through for Yawar and MSS. He's only sitting level 4, but if they can get the Telekinesis into the Hoof Stomp, they should be able to get the kill easily as I Annihilate. It looks like his Elder Dragon form is about to run now as well. There's the Hoof Stomp with the double edge. Breathe Fire comes through from Yawar, and SVG is there with the Brain Sap to get the kill. And again, it is the movements from Forward Gaming that is just making this whole map impossible to stay safe on for Zugzwang. They're already 4,000 net worth behind, with a Phantom Assassin sitting top of the net worth going for the Battle Fury, sitting in a real nice and easy spot. Compared to Lorelei, Resolution is 2,000 net worth above her. TP over towards top because Luki's in a little bit of trouble with SVG here. But Rezo backing off with the rotation coming out. They'll get the kill onto the Bane. So they rotate, they get the kill. Meanwhile, I Annihilate. He'll be hit with the Shackle. Coming over is going to be MSS. The Hoof Stomp to follow it up. It's going to be a hard kill to get. Serpent Wards placed down by the Shards, as well as MSS. That traps in I Annihilate. He ends up dying to Yawar. He's on a killing spree. And unfortunately for that DK, Gunner Shards keep him locked in there with the Centaur and those Serpent Wards. $11 of 4. Still a 4,000 net worth lead, and now we see a Nightmare on Lorelei. We'll see how she moves, goes with the waveform towards the tower, with Bloody Knight making the rotation. TP in from Lorelei over mid, looking for Yawar. Nice little Shards placed down. Gunner gets the Walrus Punch, but he's going to be hit with the Brain Sap. Now the Fiend's Grip through on a Lorelei. She drops to Yawar. And it is rotations going wrong constantly for this side of Zugzwang. And the Rolling Thunder bouncing off the cliff. Yawar avoiding it for now, and he'll steal it. So he'll be able to get that Rolling Thunder off. They'll also get the kill on a Bloody 9. Now locked by himself. He's going to be Luki. We'll see how far away he gets from the side of Forward Gaming. Yawar won't be chasing as he's low on health. They've got the Shrine nearby. Luki looking for an opportunity to still walk away. He's low on mana. Has the Arcane Boots to get a swashbuckle if need be. So there it is, the Arcane Boots, swashbuckle coming through. SVG does have the not the Tornado. He's going to have the Nightmare available to him, but the nice little Ice Shards. But here comes MSS with the Hoof Stomp. Resolution gets the kill on the Gunner. Now they look over at I Annihilate, who's in a lot of trouble. The Nightmare coming through from SVG, and Universe making his way over. The Hex, the Phantom Strike, the Shackles, all onto the DK. Resolution, does he have the damage? I mean, he will eventually, as the chase comes through, but nice little shallow grave coming through from the Dazzle, and eventually they'll have the Shackles again, and Resolution gets the kill. I gotta change the button on my assisted camera. It's on my mouse 4, where you press the mouse wheel over to the left, and it's not unclicking all the time, so it's making the camera work a little bit difficult. So 16 to 4, 7,000 net worth lead.
Double damage. Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff win.
Let's see, they did smoke up. If they can find Universe, nice Shards from Gunner. And now they've got themselves the Snowball, the Walrus Punch. Stampede comes through. The Serpent Ward's going to be placed down with a Hex, trapping in Bloody 9. The Rolling Thunder comes out from the Pangolier Universe. Shackles stays alive, and the Shield Crash onto the high ground gets the kill. We take a look back over at Dazzle, who ends up dying to Universe. Meanwhile, on the run's going to be Luki, the Phantom Strike, as well as the Stifling Dagger on to this Pangolier. The Rolling Thunder from Yawar will get the kill with the Fade Bolt. So the lead just extending further and further from the middle here. Almost at 10,000 net worth, 10,000 experience for Forward Gaming. I Annihilate over top, looking to possibly run from MSS, but you've also got Yawar coming over and stealing the Breathe Fire. So they'll try and go in, but the rotations from Zugzwang, we'll see if it's going to be enough. Gunner coming in. He's been throwing down some nice Shards. There's the Swashbuckle landing on a Yawar, but no lucky shot. Now the Snowball, but the blink away comes out from the Rubik. Gunner in a bad spot, but Elder Dragon form gets used by I Annihilate with the stun coming through on MSS. Nightmare through onto Luki Luki. Hoof Stomp onto Annihilate. Nice little swashbuckle coming in. The Shield Crash. Lore is going to be here, looking like the Rubik, but is the Morphling. Gets the kill on MSS. Looks over at SVG. Gunner, nice snowball to stay alive. They'll get the kill into the Bane. They'll take out 2. Zugzwang bringing everybody over to help get 2 kills on Forward Gaming.
They're unstoppable.
Little blink forward from Yawar to get Gunner. Not letting him get out of that one. Annihilate's Elder Dragon form is soon to run out. They've got the Serpent Wards with the Hex. Annihilate in a lot of trouble. 29's going to throw the Poison Touch out at MSS. SVG is here. Brain Sap, as well as the crit coming in on to Annihilate from Resolution. The Hex stopping the TP, and the Shallow Grave is gone. MSS gets the kill. 2 more here for Forward Gaming as Annihilate and 29 push way out of the realm of belief that they're going to stay alive. They both lose their lives.
Dire structures are fortified.
So level 10 is Universe going into the 20% XP gain. Blink Dagger next. Yawar with the Force Staff after picking up the Blink and the Boots of Travel, looking towards bottom to get a kill on to this Gunner Tusk and making it look easy.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Luki Luki with the haste, chasing MSS. Shield Crash comes in. There's the stun. Swashbuckle forward. MSS still getting chased, but doesn't end up dying. Meanwhile, over in the jungle, Lorelei, she falls. And it looks as though they want to change this and go on to this Pangolier. And there's the stun with the Ether Shock and the Double Edge. They will find Luki Luki, who stays way too long inside the opponent's jungle and ends up dying. So they get both the Lorelei as well as Luki Luki on the Pango. Ooh, Walrus Punch coming in. Here comes Resolution. Nice little snowball to avoid the Hoof Stomp. But Gunner's still dead. Meanwhile, the Dragon Tail on the Universe with the Breathe Fire. But now they've got the Stifling Dagger as well as the Hex and the Telekinesis come through on an Annihilate. And the Stampede going to be used to get that Resolution Phantom Assassin into the backlines as well as the Bane. They'll get the Fiend's Grip coming through on the Pangolier. MSS ends up getting killed, but Bloody 9 and Annihilate are going to fall following that up. Rolling Thunder used by Luki Luki with a nice little Stifling Dagger coming out from Resolution, trying to get close enough to get this kill in. Just needs one shot to clean up Luki Luki. Now they've got the Hex onto Lorelei. She ends up falling. Resolution with a double kill. And 4, and really 5, because Gunner died at the start of this engagement, end up dropping. He'll die again. Triple kill here for Resolution, who is godlike. And the push to the Tier 2 tower and a full team wipe for the side of Forward Gaming come with it, and GG is going to be called. Forward Gaming take the series 2-0.
At my hands is an honor.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So quick little 18-minute game there. As Forward Gaming move to the Group B winners match. See if that information is up yet. If anybody from the other set has won, it's J-Storm against Team, so I'm not sure yet. So 31-8. For the side of Forward Gaming, MSS 5-4-11, Resolution 9-0-8, 8-0-9 for Yawar. When 2 of your cores don't die in a game, you know it's going to be a good one. And Forward Gaming, they take the series 2-0. There were definitely hints of some good play from Zugzwang. And despite, going 3-5-2 in 2 losing efforts, You know, there is a little bit in Lorelai's play that she looks good. She reminds me of AXX, who played for Newbie Boss. Both could really perform, I think, in the light of a, you know, maybe a better supporting cast. Not to say that anybody on Zugzwang isn't that good. I just think they do show, the two of them did show a lot of potential in the first 2 games that I ever saw them play. It was the first time I've seen Lorelai. I've seen everybody else play before on the side of Zugzwang, so I definitely do think that there's a lot of potential there for Zugzwang as a squad. But Forward Gaming, when you come out against Forward Gaming, it is tough. That's your first best of 3, and that is going to be a problem. So they take this series 2-0. We'll be back with the next series. We'll find out who that is shortly. It's the loser of E.G. Borster versus Complexity plus Ultra. That'll be up here next. So we'll see you guys when that starts. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm your caster Bkop, at Bkop92 on Twitter. Follow me to know when I'm casting next, or just, you know, hang out a little bit. And I'll be in chat, just hanging around. See you guys in a little bit.